mission remains the same. You first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it. Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go buy Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
First Security is about more than great banking. We provide the expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. And the best part? You get it all with local support and friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because better service makes a difference. And we think you deserve it. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Raider basketball here on 101.3. It's the Bob FN. You're joining us for our post-game show here. Lady Raiders win this one in blowout fashion. 64-34 is the final score. And a heck of a game played by the Lady Raiders. Lady Raiders, they're led tonight by 4 players, all with double digits, and then Noonan Gleason had 4. But the 4 players in double digits, Patterson had 17. Cunningham was 16, Franklin with 15, and Hardaway had 11. Lady Raiders had a heck of an effort tonight and really just locking down another game to put them way atop of West Memphis. Even though they have state tournament locked right now, they will go in at the very least the 4th seed. Just got to double check and make sure everything stays locked like that. The Raiders with a good win going into Valley View and a lot of momentum doing that. Raiders scored tonight with Franklin, Hardaway, Patterson, Cunningham, and Nunu. And 4 Raiders in double digits. As Coach Deaton would say, you get 4 in double digits, there's no telling how many games you could win that way. We're about 6 minutes away from the boys' tip-off, so I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and talk a little about our Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine player of the game. Player of the game is brought to you by JLSM. They've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. And tonight, we're going to give it to the senior with the double digits points, Kaylee Franklin. Franklin had a heck of a game, scored 15 points, a big 3 to start off her night, and then she played an outstanding job the rest of the way through, scoring points down low, getting to the free throw line. She's had a heck of a game, heck of a season, and a heck of a career here as a Raider. And we'll give it to the senior tonight on senior night. And I'd like to say one more shout-out for the Lady Raiders seniors. That is Jessica Cullen, number 2, number 33, Kaylee Franklin, and number 55, Annika Williams. That's the senior 3 from this Lady Raider team. Their banners have been taken down because they're going home with them tonight. This is the last time they will be seen here at Raider Gym. Basketball season will come to a close here at home. Don't get me wrong, we still have more games as both of these teams are state tournament bound. However, it's the last home game for all the seniors. The Raiders take on Valley View Friday night in a must-watch game. It'll be on 101.3, the Bob FM. However, you will not be listening to Jacob Linderman. You'll be listening to Randy Myers. Station we had a lot of broadcasts due next week, and just to save a station, we decided to just use one radio game, and Randy Myers is getting the call for it. The Raiders out on the court warming up the Guy Raiders, so we're flipping the script from the postgame show now to our First National Bank pregame show. Our pregame show brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. And, man, they've had a heck of a year. Just had a tough bump last night against West Memphis on the road. It's West Memphis is senior night. That's always a harder game to play. Being on the road at senior night is difficult. Let's go and talk about the Raiders seniors. Unsure who they're going to start just because they have about 7 or 8 different seniors. Let's talk a little bit about how that's looking. Number 1, Wrightstead Freds is senior. Number 2, Vince Hardaway, senior. Number 3, Braylon Green, he's a senior. Number 5, Jaquan Hollywood, senior. Cam Austin, he's a senior. Reed Ellis, senior. And there's 2 more on the roster. It's Jacoby Jamison, a senior, and Darian Blackburn, a senior. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 seniors for this Raider team. So Coach Deaton could go and start 5 seniors and bring a few off the bench early, or he can start his normal lineup, make sure everybody gets some playing time tonight. It really depends on how he's going to look at it going into it. I asked him tonight what he's thinking on the starting lineup, and he said, I'm going to figure it out as soon as they come out. So, not too sure what that means. So, we're just going to have to take a guess with it. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's take a quick 2-minute break. When we come back, we're going to have the rest of the First National Bank pregame show. Back in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Picture this. You're on the field, struggling to keep up as your opponents sprint past you. Or maybe you're on the volleyball court and your reaction time just isn't there. Don't let that be you. At Take One Performance, we specialize in sports performance training for ages 8 and up. Whether you're struggling with speed, agility, or strength, our expert coaches will help you build the mental and physical conditioning you need to dominate. Get explosive, get strong, and get prepared. Visit TakeOnePerformance.com or follow us on Facebook.
Jonesboro and Northeast Arkansas are right on the verge with overwhelming sales, and you'll find them at your Central dealerships, overtaking Memphis and Little Rock. The Central dealerships are leading the way. Central Chevy, Central Buick, Central Toyota, Central Ford, and Central Nissan. Central dealerships are your home of meet or beat pricing, so don't waste your time. Stop into any of the 5 Central dealerships for the best deals of the month, and online at centralcts.com.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked Pediatric Diabetes and Endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildrens.org/NEA.
To welcome you back into Nettleton Raider basketball here on Nettleton TV and 101.3. It's the Bob FM. Jacob Linderman here bringing you the action tonight. And the starting lineup for the both teams are about to be announced. So we're going to announce them with them on the court. So for Paragould, they're going to be starting number 1. That is Galen Craig. Craig gets the nod tonight. Number 3, Kyler Foster. Number 14, Jacoby Hodges. Number 21, Corbin Phillips. And number 23, Wyatt Eccles. And the starting lineup for your Nettleton Raiders. They're starting a starting 5 that doesn't see a whole lot of minutes in a normal game. Good call from Coach Zedin to try to get those seniors in. Allow them to get some reps. Number 2, about a 5'10" senior guard. That's Vince Hardaway. Hardaway, a three-point shooting machine. Number 5, a 6-foot senior guard, Jaquan Hollywood. A 5'10" senior forward. Number 11, that's Cam Austin. Number 12, a 6-foot guard. That's Caleb Reed Ellis. And I got out number 32, the big man down low. Sits about 6'4". That is A.D. Blackburn. Raiders going to be wearing their home whites today. Vince, the first one to run out down there. If you're watching on the screen, and they got number 5, Jaquan Hollywood. Raiders wearing their home whites, gold letters, gold down the side. Paragould to end the road reds with the white letters, white numbers, blue stripes down the side. If you're watching on the stream, you got Craig Miller's camera feed down there. The old slappy, as Kevin Frisbee would say. And Reed Ellis comes out. And the last one is number 32, Big 80 Blackburn. He played tight end for the Nettleton Raiders. Heck of a football player, heck of a ball player. And that's how the 5 is going to be for Nettleton Raiders. I believe 80 Blackburn will be doing the jumping, and Wyatt Eccles for the Paragould Rams. So it's going to be Blackburn and Eccles in the jump circle. Eccles looks like he has about an inch over AD. So Should be a good contest here. I believe Eccles gave T.J. Whitney a run for his money the last time those two jumped up against each other. Blackburn with his back turned to us. Eccles facing us, and Eccles wins this one. Number 21 with the basketball. That is Phillips. Phillips out to Craig. Craig on the left side. Gets a screen for Foster. Kicks out to Eccles. Eccles jab steps. Now he's going to hand it off. Hands it off to Hodges. Hodges back up to Foster. Foster with it. Goes to number 21. We have a moving screen. That's on number 3. Foster. That is his first, team's first right there. Be Raiders with the ball. Raiders starting 5 out there's Hardaway, Hollywood, Ellis, Austin, and I forgot to look down court. AD Blackburn are the 5. Reed Ellis with the basketball. Ellis goes up to Austin. Austin back over to Ellis. He goes inside to Blackburn. It gets stripped out. Number 1, Galen Craig with the steal. Gets out to Hodges. Hodges down court to Foster. Foster kicks back out to Hodges. Hollywood drives. Hodges drives. Kicks down court. And it goes out of bounds. Be Raiders with a turnover. Be Raider basketball. 7-13 remaining in the first quarter. All knotted up at 0 here. And Raiders will bring it down court with Reed Ellis. Ellis going to just jog it down the court. He's been picked up by Foster. He's going to go right side. Paragould running a zone. They bounce it over to Austin. Austin going to set up some plays here. He takes one dribble, kicks back up to Ellis. Ellis driving, kicks out Hardaway. Shot fakes, drives the baseline, kicks back out to Reed Ellis. Ellis back to Hardaway. He pass fakes. Going to go left side. Kicks out to Austin. Austin, 11 to shoot. Try to get it into Blackburn. Threw it at his feet and turnover. Paragould retakes possession. 6:43 remaining here in the first. Number 3, Foster goes up, and he is fouled. They're going to be on the floor. Foul is against number 32, AD Blackburn. That is Blackburn's first, team's first. And it's going to be Paragould ball underneath their own goal. Hodges is the inbounder. Hodges inbounds into Foster. Foster try to turn around, kicks out to number 1. That's Craig. Craig to 21. Trying to get his name. Phillips. Phillips into Foster, and Foster sinks the put back right there. 0-2. Raiders down by 2 here. They go to Cam Austin. Austin in the corner. Going to drive the baseline. Kicks out to Hardaway. Hardaway one dribble. Going to pull for 3. And Vince Hardaway knocks it down. Senior night points right there. 3-2. Raiders with the lead. Almost tipped out of bounds. Trying to watch the play. It was Hodges threw it off the hands of Craigs, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Raiders, they say it was tipped out. 6:09 remaining in the first quarter. Hodges is the inbounder. They're going to set up some play and waiting for it to be inbounded in. Inbounded into Craig. Craig with it. Craig's going to have to get around Vince Hardaway. Kicks out to number 3, Foster instead. Tyler Foster goes between the legs. Kicks out to Craig. Craig's going to pull for 3. And that one does fall. Had a Paragould bounce. Makes it 3-5. Raiders down by 2. Number 12, Reed Ellis with the basketball. Ellis going to set up a play. He goes to Vince Hardaway. Hardaway decides to go between the legs. Kicks back out to Reed Ellis. Ellis, one dribble, picks it up. Kicks back out to Cam Austin. 17 on the shot clock. Raiders working against a 1-3-1 zone. Ball's tipped. Hollywood is there, however. Jaquan Hollywood, Reed Ellis. Jab step, hesitates. He's going to the rim. Floater up, no good. And rebound goes to the Rams. Number 14, Hodges with the ball. Hodges going to set some things up. Goes out to Craig, now to Foster. Foster driving, kicks out to Hodges. Hodges skips down to the corner to Phillips, now to Foster. Tyler Foster with it. Skip past to Wyatt Eccles. Eccles going to pull for 3. That one strong. Rebound, AD Blackburn. Blackburn to Hardaway. Here comes the Raiders. Hardaway playing fast. Kicks out to Ellis. And we have a charge. That's going to be on Vince Hardaway. Hardaway picks up his first. Looks like team's second. 5:01 remaining here in the first quarter. It's going to be Paragould ball. Number 1, Craig with the ball. He goes out to Phillips. Phillips will bring it down the court. Gets it picked at half court. Hollywood going up. Yams it home. Senior nut dunk. Jaquan Hollywood. Holy cow. What a slam by Hollywood. And the bench is hype. The bench is getting nasty down there. They are so tart for their friend, Jaquan Hollywood, and the Raiders bring in Jacoby Jamison. 4:49 remaining in the first quarter. We're all knotted up at 5 after Hollywood yams that home. What a dunk. Number 1, Craig with the ball, goes up to Foster. Foster goes between the legs, gets his pocket picked. However, Rams get it back. They go back out to Foster. Foster driving, goes spin move, layup up, no good. Rebound, Cam Austin. Austin bringing it down the court, picks up his dribble, splits the trap, take that back. Now Raiders are going to call a timeout. Timeout on the floor, timeout Nettleton. 4:26 remaining in the first quarter. We're all not up at 5. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
Raider basketball here on 101.3 The Bob FM. All knotted up at 5 here. Raiders bring in some substitutions. Jamison comes in the game, and so does Whitney. They come in for like Cam Austin and Caleb Reed Ellis. Number 22, Jamison, inbounds in to number 2, Hardaway. Hardaway's going to bring it up the court. He's going to go to the left side. Slow it down as he gets to the arch. Tries to pull for 3, had enough space, doesn't get it to fall. Rebound goes Foster. Foster's going to bring it down the court. Foster kicks to Hodges. Hodges out to Craig, now to Phillips. Phillips into Eccles. Eccles going to turn around, lost the grip, gets it denied, and here comes the Raiders. Jamison leading the charge, and here he comes. He's going to the rim, goes up, gets a foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be against the Rams number 1. That is Galen Craig, his first, team's second, with 3:58 remaining here in the first quarter. 5-5 is the score. Jamison at the line, his shot is up, gets it to go. Kobe Jamison right there with some points off the bench. 6-5 is the score. Raiders up by 1. Jamison at the line, shooting his second one. Does his free throw routine, a big deep breath, 2 dribbles and a spin. It's up. That one doesn't go. Rebound goes to Paragould. Raiders up by 1, 6-5. 3:55 remaining in the first quarter. Foster with it. Picked up by Whitney. Now goes to Hodges. Hodges to Craig. Craig top of the key. Kicks back up to Foster. Foster picks up his dribble. Goes back to Craig on the left wing. He's going to drive. Kicks to Eccles, and it's stolen. Hollywood with it. Hollywood bringing it down the court. Hollywood's going to go right side. Kicks to Vince Hardaway. Hardaway on the right wing. Goes behind his back. He's going to drive. Kicks out to Hollywood. He's going to pull for 3. Hollywood could not get that one to go, and rebound goes Paragould. Paragould's number 21, Phillips with it. Phillips up to Hodges. Hodges going to set up some plays. Goes right side to Phillips. Phillips on the wing. Jab step. Gets a screen. And Hollywood tried to tip that one out. Couldn't get it to fall. Paragould remains possession. Foster back to Phillips. Phillips on the right wing. Skips over to Craig. Now to Foster. He's on the left side with it. Takes one dribble. Kicks up to Phillips. Top of the key. 3:05 remaining in the first quarter. 8 seconds on the shot clock. For 3. Foster kicks to Craig. Craig fires off the screen. Misses. Rebound TJ Whitney. Whitney's going to push that down the court. Gets it to number 2, Vince Hardaway. Hardaway goes up, gets fouled, and 1. Vince Hardaway, hoop and the harm right there. Foul against Paragould's number 21. That is Phillips. Phillips is first, team's third. Raiders bring in number 3, Braylon Green. Senior checks in right there. 2:51 remaining in the first quarter. 8-5 is the score. Raiders up by 3 here with Hardaway at the line shooting. Hardaway does his free throw routine. Shot is up. Shot is good. Vince with 6 on the night. 9-5 is the score. What a way to make a living. Raiders up by 4. Number 13, I think that is Alvin with the ball. Batiste with the ball. Batiste going to go left side. Goes left to number 21. We have a, I'm not too sure what is to call off the ball foul on number 10, TJ Whitney. That's Whitney's first, team's third. I thought they were calling a bench warning. No, it's just an off-the-ball foul. And number 21, Phillips with the ball. He goes to Batiste. Batiste with it. Going to set up some plays here. He's going to go right to Hodges. Hodges down to Eccles. Eccles, one dribble. Kicks back out to Hodges. Hodges on the left wing. One dribble. Kicks to Foster. Foster jab step. Gets it over to number 21, Phillips. Phillips back to Foster. Now to Batiste. Batiste setting up some plays. Goes to Hodges. Now to Phillips. 2:15 remaining in the first quarter. Phillips one dribble. Trying to create separation. Gets it to Eccles. Eccles into Foster. He gets it blocked. However, Phillips is there. They go to Batiste. Batiste, three-point shot. Misses right side. Rebound to the Raiders. Jamison with it. Jamison's going to bring it down the court himself. He's going to hesitate, drive to the rim. Kicks out to Blackburn. Blackburn, shot fake behind his back. Goes to Braylon Green. Green to the rack. Up and under. Misses. Rebound. 80 Blackburn. He misses that one. And rebound this time goes to Foster. Foster out to Phillips. He's running a fast break. Kicks to Eccles. Eccles goes up. Gets that to fall. Wyatt Eccles with his first points of the game. 9-7 Raiders are up by 2 here at Raider Gym. To Vince Hardaway with the ball. Hardaway goes between the legs a couple of times. He's going to drive. Hesitates. Picks up his dribble. Kicks out to Whitney. Whitney shot fakes. Going to slow it down. Decides he's going to try his drive. He goes up, fading towards the basket. Misses. Gets his own stick back, however. And TJ Whitney puts some points on the board. Makes it 11-7. Raiders up by 4. Number 14, Hodges with the ball. Hodges going to set some things up here. Going to go left side. Goes left, number 21. That's Phillips. Phillips over to Foster. Now back to Hodges. Now to Batiste. Batiste going to try a three-point shot. That one off. Rebound Whitney. Whitney's going to bring it up the court himself. 52 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 11-7. Raiders up by 4. 10. That's Whitney over to Jamison. Jamison going to set up some plays. A little bit of a shot clock separation. Now Jamison drives, goes up, doesn't get a call, and he missed that one. Shot clock separation about 2 seconds. They go into Eccles. Eccles going to drive, kicks out to Batiste. He's going to try another three, and that one does fall for him. Third time's a charm for Batiste behind the arch. 11-10. Raiders up by 1 here at Raider Gym on senior night, and 21 seconds remain here in the first quarter. Number 3, Braylon Green's going to wait out the clock. Trying to play for the last shot here. Number 1, Green finally picks up a pace. He goes left side to Hardaway. Now to Jamison. Jamison going to pull for 3. That one's strong. Rebound goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's Paragould ball. And going to be Paragould with possession. 5.3 seconds remaining in the first. Nettleton with a 1-point lead. 11-10 is the score. Raiders up by 1. Into the ball game for the Raiders, TJ Daly and right said Fred. Fred Atkins is the last senior to check in for this Nettleton Raider team. All seniors have been on the court. Number 13, Batiste with it. 3 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to drive. Going to the rim. Floater fading away. Misses. And that's how we're going to end the first quarter. Raiders up by 1. 11-10. We're going to get a 6-second break. Then we'll go into the second. Back in 60 on 101.3, the Bob FM.
Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Raiders coming into the second quarter up by 1. 11-10 is the score against a tough Paragould team. Raiders led right now by Vince Hardaway. He has 6. Hollywood with 2. Whitney with 2. And Jamison with 1. 11-10 is the score. Raiders with the lead. I said Fred with it on the left wing. Now they go up to Whitney. Whitney now to Daly. Daly shot fakes. He's going to drive. Floater up. Floater is good. Daly gets some things going there. 13-10 is the score. Raiders up by 3. Number 13, Batiste with it. Batiste goes right, goes to Sigmund. Sigmund out to Phillips. Phillips shot fake goes into Sigmund. He goes up, gets that to fall. And that's his first points of the game. 13-12, Raiders up by 1. Number 22, Jamison going up, gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul is going to be on Paragould's number 12. That is Sigmund. Sigmund's first personal, team's second. 7:22 remaining here in the half. 13-12. Jacoby Jamison will go to the line to shoot 2. Jamison's shot is up. Gets it to go at the line. Makes it 14-12, Raiders up by 2. Make sure you stick around for our halftime show presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at CavanaughCars.com. Second one falls for Jamison. He has 3 and a 3-point lead for the Raiders, 15-12. 7:20 remaining here in the half. Batiste with it. And go left side driving. Hands it off to number 4. That is Chipman. Chipman with it back to Batiste. Batiste driving, kicks out. Sigmund now Chipman. Chipman driving, goes up, gets blocked, and here comes the Raiders. Whitney with it after the Jamison got the block, and he's pushing it down the court. Slows it down, goes left to Daly. Daly. Jab step kicks to number 1 Hardaway. Number 1 Rice said Fred. Fred's floater no good, and rebound goes to the Rams. 6:47 remaining in the half. Number 14 Hodges with the ball. Hodges hesitates, kicks out to Phillips. Phillips going to pull for 3, and that sinks. Big time 3 right there for Phillips. We're all tied up here at 15. 6:31 remaining here in the half. They go to Braylon Green. Green with the ball. Going to set up some plays. Goes to right said Fred. Back door. Fred Atkins gets that to fall. Raiders back up by 2. 17-15. Number 14 Hodges. Hodges going to set some things up here. Kicks out to Chipman. Chipman out to Batiste. Batiste with the ball. Back over to Phillips. Phillips going to pull for another 3, and that one sinks as well. Holy cow, he has some distance on his shot. Phillips with 6 points just here in the second quarter. 17-18. Raiders down by 1. Number 4 Daly with the ball goes over to Fred Atkins. Atkins is going to pull for 3 of his own, and that one falls just short. The rebound goes to Phillips. Phillips bringing it down the court. Then go left side, goes left to Chipman. Chipman over to Phillips, now to Batiste, now to Hodges. 25 on the shot clock as he kicks back over to Chipman on the right side. Now Hodges, a couple of jab steps. He's going to try to drive, kick to Sigmund. Sigmund shot up, shot no good. Rebound Braylon Green. Green held his head as the Sigmund came down on it. Finds Jamison down court, but Jamison couldn't hold on to it to be ram ball. In the ball game for the Raiders, number 31, Big Philip Hamilton for right said Fred. 17-18 is the score. Raiders down by 1. 5:28 remaining here in the half. Number 13, Batiste with the basketball. He's going to go left side. Going to slow it down. Now he's going to come back right. Raiders successfully set a trap. Eccles kicks to Foster, and Foster gets the points to fall off the glass. 17-20, Raiders down by 3. Number 4, Daly with the basketball. Daly's going to bring it down the court. Goes behind his back. Kicks out to Jamison. Jamison, jab step. He's going to pull for 3. And that air ball's no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Number 10, Winnie comes out of the game for Hollywood. 4:58 remaining here in the half. 17-20. Raiders down by 3 here. Number 3, Foster with the ball. Foster picked up by Green. He has a screen. He uses it. Kicks out to number 13, Batiste. Batiste to number 21. That's Phillips. Phillips picked up by Hollywood. Gets a screen. Uses the screen. Going to pull up for 3. And that one's off. Rebound wide. Eccles. Eccles shot no good. That rebound goes Braylon Green. Green pushing it down the court. Running the fast break. Gets fouled. And holy cow, what a lengthy foul. My word. Foul is on number 13, Batiste. Batiste picks up his first. Team's second. 4:31 remaining here in the half. In the game for the Raiders, number 10, Whitney comes back in for Jamison. The Raider ball on the sideline farthest away from the Indiana Baptist broadcast position. Indiana Baptist healthcare for the next century. Then on the end to number 3, Green. Green setting things up. Goes left side to number 4. That's Daly. Daly kicks out TJ Whitney. Whitney shot fakes. He's driving. Goes up with a floater. That falls for Whitney. Makes it 19-20. Raiders cut the lead down to 1 for the Rams. Number 21, Phillips with the ball. Phillips goes left. Goes left to Foster. Foster goes right to Batiste. Batiste with it. Going to drive. Goes up. Misses the layup. Rebound. He gets his own rebound. That goes up. Gets fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be charged against Nettleton's number 5, Jaquan Hollywood, which will send Paragold's number 13, Batiste, to the line. Batiste named Delonte Batiste to the line. 4:02 remaining here in the half, 19-20. Batiste shooting his first one up. That one is good, makes it 19-21. Raiders with a 2-point deficit right now. 19-21 is the score. Batiste at the line doing his second one. Make sure you stick around for a halftime show presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at CavanaughCars.com. Batiste sinks them both from the charity stripe, makes it 19-22. Raiders down by 3 right now. Number 4, Daly with the ball. Paragould playing the zone. It goes into Big Philip Hamilton. Hamilton goes up, gets that one to go. Big Philip Hamilton. What a power move play right there. 21-22. Raiders down by 1. Foster with it. Goes back to Batiste. Batiste, I believe, is the leading scorer for this team. He's close. He has 5. Leading scorer is Phillips. Going into Eccles. Eccles shot fakes, goes up, gets that to fall. Wyatt Eccles with 4 on the night. 3:26 remaining here in the half. 21-24. Raiders down by 3. With 3 minutes and 20 seconds before break. They go right side to Whitney. Whitney. Jab step, jab step. Decides to go back out to Hollywood. Hollywood to Daly. Daly going to go right side. Going to the rim. Doesn't get a call. It should have been a jump ball. They wrapped up in it. However, they call a travel instead. 3:05 remaining in the half. 21-24 is the score. Raiders down by 3. Paragould with the old basketball. Batiste goes to the left side. And he's going to get fouled. Foul on number 4, TJ Daly. And Daly's first, team's second right there. 2:59 remaining here in the half. 21-24. Number 3, Batiste with the ball. Batiste going to go left side. He lost it. Ball's loose. However, Phillips picks it up before a Raider. And they go back out to Batiste. He pulls for 3, and that falls. Raiders down by 6 after that. Batiste is the leading scorer with 8 for the Rams. Number 3, Braylon Green with the ball. 21-27. Raiders down by 6. Green drives, kicks out to Whitney. Whitney's going to pull for 3. That one misses from the corner, and here comes the Rams. 21, Phillips up to Eccles, now to Foster. Foster to Batiste. Into Eccles. Eccles in the post. Kicks out to Chipman. Now to Foster. Top of the key. Now back to Batiste. Batiste to Phillips. Up over to Chipman. Now to Batiste. He shot fakes. Dribble driving. Gets it denied. Whitney wasn't having none of it. But Phillips is there. He's going to pull for 3. He airballs. Rebound goes. Foster. Foster to Phillips. Phillips back to Foster. His layup misses. And the rebound goes to the Raiders. It's Whitney bringing it down the court. Whitney gets fouled on his trip to the rim. However, it's going to be on the floor. Foul's going to be charged against Paragould's number 13, Delonte Batiste, his second, team's third. 2 minutes remaining here in the half. 21-27. Raiders bring in Vince Hardaway and Jacoby Jamison. Looks like for Braylon Green and TJ Whitney. I was looking for the other guy. I know Whitney walked off the court, and I counted 6. I got confused. Inbound into Jamison. Jamison, a couple of dribbles. Right side, kicks out to Hollywood. Hollywood shot fakes, kicks out to Hardaway. Hardaway with it, going to go left. A couple of good crossover moves. Pass fakes. We go out to Hamilton. Hamilton to Daly. He's going to pull a long 3. That sinks. Daly showing off some range out there. 24-27. Raiders down by 3. 1:36 remaining here in the half. Phillips with the ball. Phillips driving. Going to go left side off a screen. Now out to Eccles. Eccles going to pull for 3. Misses left side of the rim. And Foster with the rebound and gets that to fall for 2. 1:20 remaining in the half. Daly playing quick. Daly goes up. Gets that to go. Very quick play right there by Daly. Raiders back down by 3. 26-29. 1:10 remaining here in the half. Phillips with it. Phillips driving. Goes up. Up and under. Gets that to fall. Phillips with 8 on the night. Number 4, Daly with it. Daly on the left wing. Hesitation move. He's going to the rim. Kicks out to Hardaway. Hardaway's going to pull a 3. And that sinks as well. Vince Hardaway gets it go over behind the arch. And timeout Nettleton. 29-31 is the score. Raiders down by 2. 52.4 seconds remaining in the half. I believe it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
Raiders with a 2-point lead, 2-point deficit to come back on against the Rams right now. 29-31. Raiders down by 2. 52.4 seconds remaining in the half. Frisbee's already making his way up here for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. And Paragould has the ball. Craig goes to Foster. Foster out to number 21, Phillips. Phillips, a couple of dribbles. He's going to try to drive. Kicks to Foster. Foster, one dribble. Now to Eccles. Eccles pulls up. Gets that to go. Extends Paragould's lead to 4. 29-33. Raiders, 30 seconds on the clock. Daly with the ball. Goes right side to Vince Hardaway. Hardaway looking to set up some plays here. Goes float pass to Jamison. Jamison going to dribble, drive. Kicks to number 32, 80 Blackburn. Misses. Rebounds loose. Eccles takes it. Now here comes Craig running the fast break. 10 seconds on the clock. They kick out to Foster. Foster to Craig. Craig pulls for 3. It misses. Rebound to the Raiders. Daly to beat the buzzer. Goes up. Doesn't get it to go. And that's how we're going to end the half. 29-33. Raiders down by 4. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and start our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by our Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pro inventory at KavanaughCars.com. We're joined up here in our NEA Baptist broadcast position booth with Coach Kevin Frisbee. He's getting ready to put the headset on. Headset's on. Welcome to the booth, Coach Frisbee. Big time win tonight. What was that, 30 points for the win?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a good one. Fun for senior night.
Got the turbo clock going. Might get me home a little bit sooner than normal.
You're welcome, buddy. That was all me. And honestly, you were who I was thinking about in that whole game. I thought we got to get this thing to 30 so Jacob could get some sleep.
I really appreciate it, Coach. I mean, heck of a game. You end with 4 players in double digits, according to my book. I had Franklin with 15. She was our player of the game. Gave it to her last time in Raider Gym.
I love it.
Hardaway with 11, Patterson 17, and Cunningham with 16. And then Newton Glacier was the only other Raider I had scoring with 4.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, man. Kaylee played really good tonight, man. She's been good for us for a while now. Thought she rebounded well again tonight. You know, she always does a good job cleaning up the glass, and I'm glad she got the score. And yeah, KK, I feel like every time we come up here, she has 11 points. It's almost every single game. But yeah, Tori, man, continues to stay hot, find ways to score, man. That's just what she does. And obviously KP scoring 17. She's capable of getting that or more any game. So yeah, that was a fun game. It was sloppy at times, but you know, that's sometimes we're better when we play sloppy.
Yes, sir. Yeah, big time win. There was a lot of good defense. I mean, at the beginning of the game, that was a little slow start.
Yeah.
They went on a 7-0 run. However, you didn't take that slap to the chin very kindly. You went and dropped a 60 ball right there.
Yes.
30.
Yeah. I thought that they came out, and I mean, credit to Coach Chipman and Paragould, man. They're still playing hard. They've had a rough go of it, and they're still just getting after it. There's not been a single possession that I've seen against them that we've played or on film where I feel like they're not going hard, and there's a lot to be said about that. And kind of surprised us a little bit with them going man today. Every time we've played them in the past, it's been zone, but they're probably trying to work on what they want to do in the future. You know, going into next year, and they're typically a man team anyway up until this year. But yeah, man, I'm proud of the girls, man. Senior night, it's a perfect. Here's the deal: you had a huge win last night on the road to get us a state tournament bid, and then you come in the next day because of the makeup schedule. Obviously, we come in the next day, basically no prep on Paragould on senior night where emotions are going and stuff. This is a prime spot to lay an egg. And it looked like that for a second, that maybe this is going to be one of those games where we lay an egg. But I thought midway through the second quarter, we kind of got it going and finished strong.
Yes, sir. And we had a very good season so far. This is going to be the last time I get to talk to you till the state tournament. I will not be at the game Friday night. Okay. We had a overload on broadcast.
No problem.
Seven broadcasts for 6 stations. And since Randy Myers is doing the Valley View game, and we just cover all on one station.
Gotcha.
So,
well, hey, this is good. And hopefully, first of all, I'm glad we get to do it at the state tournament. That's awesome. And then maybe we'll find a way to keep it going in the state tournament. But yeah, dude, it has been a good year. It's been a good time in Raider Gym as always, and we've had some special games. I think if I'm looking back on the season from a personal standpoint, the games that stick out to me, obviously West Memphis at homecoming, great crowd. Win that game by 2 at a much-needed time. I think we had lost 3 in a row at that point to start conference. That was a massive win that kind of helped us start flipping the script a little bit. And then obviously I think getting Marion back here at home, those are the 2 games for us this year that I think were that I'll remember from the season. But yeah, it's been a great go. I'm proud of the girls, and I think we're playing good right now, and hopefully we can keep it going.
Yes, sir. And maybe by the time the state tournament rolls around, you might have it right there in the old Frisbee heart to give a shout out to the TMC.
I've been thinking about it all day. I've seen Craig several times, or Mr. Miller, the TMC, whatever you want to call it. I've seen him a lot today, and we've had some talks. And he's asked me about the shout outs naturally. And I thought tonight, senior night, last time in Raider Gym for a year, maybe this is a good time to give him one. So with that being said, I would like to say, TMC, I am not giving you a shout out, you slappy. Don't even think about it.
On senior night, didn't give the senior citizen a shout out.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, it's seniors in high school.
Okay.
Miller, it's not senior citizen.
I understand the difference now. What's your thoughts so far on the boys' game? It's the first half.
Yeah.
Coming out a little slow.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, Paragould, man, listen, Paragould is a tough team. Like, they play physical. They get after it, man. Like, I'm every time I watch Coach Watson's group, I'm always impressed with how they execute offensively, how they play physical defensively. And really, man, if you're doing those 2 things, you're going to put yourself in position to compete to win. And Coach Deaton's playing a lot of guys right now. It's senior night. He wants to get some dudes some run early, and but I know that he does not want to be down 4 points right now in a game that we need to win. So I figure he's probably giving him a very nice talking to in the locker room, very polite. And but I figure we'll find a way to come out and win this joker.
Yes, sir. And I figure it'd be different if you were out there on the court. I heard you had a big heyday back in Batesville. Probably about averaging 30 points a game is what I've been hearing.
Well, I don't know about averaging 30, but I at least scored 30 total in my career for sure. But no, man, I'm Coach Deaton's got a great team, man. He's got a senior heavy team, and he's a great coach, does a great job, and I think he'll find a way to win this. And I hope we can both make some noise next week. That's what I hope.
Yes, sir. I think that's all I have for you, Coach. Thanks for coming up.
Thank you, buddy.
Time with me.
Appreciate it, man. I'll see you in a week.
Yes, sir. See you in Greene County.
Yep.
I was head coach Kevin Frisbee right there. Let's talk a little about how this boys' game's going, then we'll send a quick break. Their boys are led right now by Vince Hardaway. He has 9. Daly has 7. Whitney with 4. Jamison with 3. And Hollywood has 2, which was a monster game. Fred has 2. And Philip Hamilton with 2. That's how the Raiders are scoring. They have 29 total points. And Paragould said Greene County Tech. I knew we had a Paragould team, but it's just Paragould. They have a couple of guys with 8. That's Batiste and Phillips. Foster was 6. Eccles was 6. Craig with 3. Sigmund with 4. That's how the scoring is. Sigmund with 2. That's how the scoring's breaking down for the Rams right now. Tell you what we're doing. Let's take a minute 30 break. When we come back, we'll have second half action. Back in 90 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Second half action about to be underway. Raiders are coming into it down by 4. Thanks for joining us for our halftime show presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pro inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Raiders 5 on the course, going to be Hardaway, Green, Daly, Whitney, and Jamison. And then for the Rams is going to be Craig, Foster, Hodges, Phillips, and Eccles. And the Rams will start off with the ball. Number 1, Craig, the inbounder. He's going to inbound into Phillips. And Phillips is going to bring it down the court, picked up by Daly. Daly applying full court pressure. He's going to try to get around. Now he kicks to Eccles. Eccles with it, setting up some offense. Kicks out to Hodges. Hodges shot fakes. Trying to set up some offense, but the Raiders are playing in-your-face defense. Phillips picks up his dribble, goes back to Hodges. Hodges now to Craig. Craig can be forced left, now kicks out to Foster. 13 on the shot clock. Trying to drive, kicks out to Phillips, and Phillips can't hold on. Raiders will retake possession. 7:33 remaining here in the third quarter. 29-33 is the score. Raiders are down by 4. There's still a whole lot of basketball left to be played. 29-33, Raiders down by 4. 7:30 remaining in the third quarter. Number 3, Green with the ball. Green out to Whitney. Whitney trying to work against this zone. Couple of jab steps. Decides to kick out to Vince Hardaway. Now to Jamison. Jamison driving, gets a 2-3 zone. Kicks out to Braylon Green. He shot fakes. Shot fakes again. Kicks out to Hardaway. Hardaway, he shot fakes on a drive. Kicks to Daly. Daly shot fakes. A lot of shot fakes. He kicks to Jamison. Bounces off his head. And it's going to be paired goal ball. 7:08 remaining in the third quarter. 29-33. And it's going to be paired goal ball. Paired goal is going to be going against a 2-2-1 full court zone. They beat it with Eccles. Eccles trapped. Now it gets out to Hodges. Hodges driving. Kicks out to Eccles. Now to Foster. Raiders playing 2-3. Now they kick to Craig. Craig to Phillips. Phillips trying to get it inside and stolen by Jamison. Jamison pushing it down the court. Kicks to Daly. Daly goes spin move, and he is fouled on the floor. It's going to be Raider ball underneath their own goal. Foul is going to be charged against the Rams. Number 1, that is Galen Craig. That's Craig's second, team's first. 6:44 remaining here in the third. Vince Hardaway with the ball. Hardaway try to get it into Jamison, and it goes off the foot of number 21, Phillips. That's going to be Raider ball. Kickball violation is the call. 6:39 remaining in the third quarter. 29-33. Hardaway is the inbounder. Inbounds into Daly. Daly's going to set some things up here. Daly working against a 3-2 zone. He pass fakes, goes over left to Braylon Green. Green to Vince Hardaway. He pulls up for 3. Misses. Rebound goes to Hodges. Hodges skips down to Phillips. Now to Foster. Foster floating for a layup. They call a late call. Let's see who this is going to be called on. Call is against number 3, Braylon Green. That's Green's first, team's first. 6:19 remaining in the third quarter. 29-33 with Foster at the line shooting 2. Foster's shot goes in. He has 7 on the night. With 6:19 remaining here in the third quarter. 29-34 Raiders down by 5 now. Foster's second one misses. Rebound Jamison. Jamison kicks out to Daly. Here comes the Raiders. Daly bringing it down the court, working against the zone, gets it to Vince Hardaway. Hardaway back out to Daly. Daly goes for 3, and that strains the girl. No idea who that was. She almost got smoked. Let's just say that. 5:55 in the third quarter. 32-34. Raiders with the lead and technical foul. It looks like it's on Braylon Green. It's Green. First tech. 5:54 remaining here in the third. Second team foul. I'm not too sure what Green said. 5:54 remaining in the third quarter with Phillips at the line. And he gets that to go. Phillips with his first points of the quarter. He has 9 on the night. Wish we could kind of get an idea of what they say on technical fouls. referees will be mic'd up down there so they could give us an idea. I'd really like to know so I could just figure it out. 5:54 remaining in the third quarter. 32-36. Raiders down by 4 now. And Perrigal will get the ball back after the technical shots. Craig is going to be the inbounder. Excuse me. Hodges the inbounder. Try to get it into Craig. He gets it into Foster. Foster driving. Goes to Craig. Craig's layup misses short. Rebound goes to Jamison. Jamison couldn't hold on. Eccles now with it. Eccles for the Rams. Gets it to number 14. That is Hodges. Hodges setting up some offense. He goes right side to Foster. Foster into Eccles. Eccles goes up. That gets the layup to go. Eccles with 8 on the night. 32-38 Raiders down by 6. Back where they started at the start of the half. Number 4, Daly with it. Daly goes right to Jamison. Jamison, crossover move, kicks out to Whitney. Whitney, shot fake, thought about pulling the 3, drives baseline is set, and gets the layup to fall. Something only TJ Whitney could do. Drove the baseline under the backboard, just reached out and poked it in. 34-38, Raiders down by 4. Number 1, Craig with it. Craig hands it off to Phillips. Phillips, one dribble, takes it back to Craig. Craig now to Phillips to Foster. Foster to Hodges. Hodges trying to create some separation. Kicks back out to Foster, now into Eccles. Eccles working on A.D. Blackburn. They kick to Craig off the post move, and the ball is stuck in the net. And Galen Craig with a big 3 put Paragon up by 7. 34-41, Raiders down by 7. 4:41 remaining here in the third quarter. And Vince Hardaway inbounds into Daly. Here comes Daly. Daly bringing it down the court. Goes left side to A.D. Blackburn, now to Vince. Vince Hardaway with it. Going to drive left on the wing. Takes one dribble, gets it into Jamison. Jamison, power dribble, spin move, goes up. Doesn't get a call, and rebound goes to Foster. Foster out to Craig. Craig out to Eccles. Eccles drives, goes up. Gets the foul. They get the foul on Whitney. His second, team's third. And he's going to send Eccles to the line to shoot 2. 4:18 remaining in the third quarter, 35-41. Raiders down by 7 with Eccles at the line. First one doesn't go. And going to keep the score at 34-41. 4:18 remaining here in the third quarter, 34-41. And Eccles makes the second one, and it puts the Rams up by 8. Daly with the basketball is going to bring it down the court. Yeah. Go to the right side. Paragould running a 3-2 zone. Goes to A.D. Blackburn top of the key. Now to Daly. Daly's going to pull up for 3, and that drains it down. Hodges gave him way too much space. He has 6 just this quarter. He has 13 on the game. Craig with the ball. 37-42. Raiders down by 5. Hodges gets some pressure from Jamison. Kicks out to Phillips. Phillips out to Eccles. Eccles going to pull for 3. Gets the Paragould bounce. Paragould goes up by 7. Eccles with 6 points this quarter. Number 4, Daly with it. Daly goes spin move. He's driving to the rim. Gets fouled. And he was in, it looks like his shooting motion. After they're calling it on the floor on Craig, his third, team's second. And Batiste comes into the game for Galen Craig. Hamilton in for number 32. That is A.D. Blackburn. I blanked for a second. The Raiders get the ball underneath their own goal. 3:35 remaining here in the third. 37-44. Raiders down by 7. Daly inbounds into Vince Hardaway. Hardaway goes up to Jamison. Jamison driving, goes up, gets blocked, and here comes the Rams. Batiste with it, goes out to Craig. Craig now to Foster. Foster to Phillips. Phillips jab steps. Going to get a screen from Foster. Now Foster slips, goes cut, kicks out to Batiste. Batiste driving to Hodges. Hodges to number 3, Foster. Foster with the basketball. Going to drive. Kicks out to number 13, Batiste. 12 on the shot clock. Batiste trying to drive. Kicks out to number 3, Foster. And he just gets it taken. It's Daly. Daly's going to the rim. He goes up, lays it in. And Daly with a big-time play right there puts the Raiders back down by 5. 21, Phillips with it. He's going to go left. Hands it off to Hodges. Hodges runs it off a screen. Kicks back to Phillips. Phillips back to Hodges. Now to Batiste. Batiste Goes to Eccles. Eccles lost it off his own foot. It's loose. However, he gets it back. Now goes to Batiste. It looks like a timeout, Paragould. 2:35 remaining in the third quarter, 39-44. Raiders down by 5. It's going to be a full timeout back in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Thank you to our Glen Sane family. Thank you for taking us on the job, no matter rain or shine. Thank you for putting us to work from sun up to sundown. Thank you for helping put food on the table and for meeting our community's needs. Thank you to our farmers for choosing Glen Sane for 70 years.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
Basketball here on 101.3. It's the Bob FN. Raiders down by 5, 39-44. It'll be Paragould ball after a Paragould timeout. 16 on the shot clock, and Hodges is going to inbound in. Hodges looking to set up a play. Inbounds into Foster, now to Batiste as he cuts. He goes up, misses, and they caught a foul. Foul on big Philip Hamilton, and Bubba Deedon's in disbelief. Disagree with the call myself personally. Not look like the right one. That's Hamilton's, I believe, 4th personal. First, I got him as his first 4th team foul. Batiste makes the first one at the line. He has 9 points so far this game. 39-45, Raiders down by 6. With Batiste at the line, shooting a second one. Second one does not go. Rebound, Whitney. Whitney going to hand it off to Fred Atkins. Atkins going to bring it down the court. And Atkins is going to get it down. Slow walk goes left side to Jamison. Jamison into Whitney. Whitney up with the left, gets that to go. And the Raiders back within 4. Whitney with 4 points this quarter. 8 on the night. Hodges out to Foster. Foster to Batiste. Batiste going to pull a long 3. Gets that to go. 41-48. Raiders down by 7 here. 1:58 remaining in the third quarter. Vince Hardaway with the basketball. Hardaway's going to set up some offense. Paragould running a 1-2-2. And Hardaway gets it out to Hamilton. Hamilton jab steps out to Fred Atkins. Atkins now to Hardaway. Hardaway's going to try a 3. And that sinks. Vince Hardaway, leading scorer on the court with 12. And heck of a game so far. Batiste now goes to Foster. Foster picks up his dribble. Kicks it out to Hodges. Hodges. Couple of dribbles, hands it off to Batiste. Batiste working around, gets it back to Foster, back to Batiste. Now inside to Eccles. Eccles, spin move, trying to work around Hamilton. Gets it stripped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Raiders can be Ram ball. 1:20 remaining in the third quarter. It's a 5-point game. Raiders down by 5. And a sub into the game. Chipman comes in for Hodges for the Rams. 1:20 remaining in the third quarter. Looks like Paragould set up in the old box setup. And trying to find the open cutter. They get it into Foster. Foster gets caught on a travel. Raiders will take over on turnover. 1:19 remaining in the third quarter. 44-49. Raiders down by 5. And number 1, Fred Atkins with the ball. Atkins out to Vince Hardaway. Hardaway, a couple of dribbles. Going to go left. Picks up his dribble. Kicks back to Hamilton. Back to Vince. Now to Whitney. Whitney jab step. He's going to pull for 3. And that goes. Big TJ Whitney cuts it to 2 right there, and he's having an electric quarter. He has 7 so far. 47-49. Raiders down by 2. 56 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Chipman with it. Chipman gets pressured by Vince Hardaway. He's not a big fan. Trying to spin around. Kicks out to Foster. Foster to Phillips. Phillips jab step. Pull for 3. Misses right. Rebound to the Raiders. 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Raiders looking to outscore the Rams right here. He goes, Jamison driving left, kicks to Hamilton. Hamilton drives baseline, kicks to Hardaway for the lead. Bang! Vince Hardaway stroked that thing. He gets it to go. 50-49. Raiders up by 1. 27 seconds right here in the third quarter. Paragould with the ball. It's Chipman. Chipman guarded by Vince Hardaway. Hardaway with 15 points on the affair. Same with Daly. Daly both with 15. Foster playing for the last shot. Oh, mercy. 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 50-49. Foster, he's going to drive. Kicks out to Chipman. Chipman, three-point shot. Misses. Rebound goes to the right side, Fred. And Fred, long shot. Oh, almost got it to go. Holy cow. Fred thought he had that one. And Raiders to go in the break, up by one. 50-49. Take a 6-second break. When we come back, we'll have the second half. The fourth quarter. Back in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
This is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Is your HVAC system ready for fall and winter? Find out today with the Moore Super Checkup. Prevent unexpected breakdowns while extending the life of your system. Whether you need a heating or cooling inspection, we cover it all for just $55 for 55 years serving you. Call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-260-7030, or visit us at moreac.com. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more, don't settle for less.
It's the Raiders up by one, 50-49, as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Daly is going to bring it down the court. Daly has 15 points, so does Vince Hardaway. They go to right side Fred. Fred Atkins, couple of dribbles. He's going to dribble around, go left to Whitney. Whitney had a big three. Whitney skip past to Fred. Fred Atkins for three. That one off. Rebound Phillips. Phillips going to bring it up the court himself. 7:36 remaining in the fourth quarter, 50-49. Raiders up by one. Phillips goes left side, comes back into Eccles. Eccles, turnaround move, goes to Foster, and Foster stripped. It's Whitney with the steal. Whitney pushing it down the court himself. He's driving. He's going to the rim. And we got a blocking foul. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to be on number 4. I believe that is Cole Chipman. Aiden Chipman. Yeah. It's his second, team's first of the fourth quarter. Out the line shooting two is number 10, Whitney. 7:19 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 50-49. Raiders up by one as Whitney makes that first one. Whitney has 12 points on the night and has a chance to add on some more here. At the line shooting his second one is Whitney. That one up. That one is good. 7:19 remaining in the fourth quarter. 52-49. Raiders up by 3. Craig with the ball. Craig's picked up by Fred. A little one-on-one action. Both of them wear number 1. Foster picks up his dribble. Going to have to get a timeout. Timeout is for the Rams right at the 25-second. Should have been a 10-second call. I think we're gonna leave it right here. 7:09 remaining in the fourth quarter. Raiders up by 3, 52-49. Make sure you stick around for the post-game show where we'll name our Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Player of the Game is brought to you by JOSM. They've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. We're glad you're joining us here tonight. It's been a beautiful day outside. When I walked out last, it was about 70 degrees. I got my shorts on, my fishing shirt. It's been beautiful weather. Should have got in the boat today and, went out fishing. But, however, I'm watching Raider basketball, and this is a whole lot better than fishing. 52-49, Raiders up by 3. And PA announcers playing Not Like Us. And the fans up there dancing, the student section's dancing. And inbound into Foster. Foster with it. Foster going to set up the play. Kicks out to Craig. 7:03 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Picks up his dribble. It goes into Eccles. Eccles picks up his dribble, looking for help. He's going to pull a fadeaway instead. No good. Rebound, Jacoby Jamison. Jamison with it. He's going to drive up the right side. Hands it off to Daly. Daly's going to set up some plays here. Skip past to Whitney. Whitney, shot fake, driving to the rim, goes up. We got a blocking foul. See if this one's going to be called on. I believe it's going to be called on number 1, Galen Craig. Let's make sure that's right. Yeah, number 1, Craig gets it. That's his 4th. Team second. He's going to send Whitney to the line to shoot 2. 6:39 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Raiders up by 3, 52-49 with Whitney at the line shooting. Number 10, Whitney. Heck of a season, heck of a game so far. We do the math. Has 13 points so far. Scoreboard has him at 14. That puts him at 14 for me as he sinks that first one. 53-49, Raiders go up by 5. 6:39 remaining in the 4th quarter. Very impressive 3rd quarter for the Raiders, outscoring the Rams. And Whitney makes that second one as well. 54-49, Raiders up by 5. 6:35 remaining in the 4th quarter. Foster with the ball, picks up his dribble, gets it out to Batiste. Batiste with it, gonna go left side. We got a foul on Fred. Fred Atkins will pick up his team's first right there. 6:28 remaining in the 4th quarter. 54-49 Raiders with a 5-point lead. Hodges will be the inbounder for this Ram team. Hodges looking to inbounds into Batiste. Batiste guarded by Daly. Trying to create some separation, draws it back out, kicks to Eccles. Eccles with it, and he gets stripped. It's Vince Hardaway. Hardaway driving down court, goes up, reverse, gets it to fall. Vince has had a heck of a game. We have a timeout on the floor. Timeout Paragould. 6:13 remaining in the 4th quarter. Nettleton with a big run. 56-49. Nettleton up by 7. We're going to take this timeout with him. 60 seconds back in 60 on 101.3 the Bob FM.
First Security is about more than great banking. We provide the expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. And the best part? You get it all with local support and friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because better service makes a difference. And we think you deserve it. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Raiders with the lead here, 56-49. They're up by 7 here at senior night. Had a heck of a comeback. They went into the quarter down by, they went into the 2nd quarter. They went into halftime down 29-33. All jumbled up. My brain running a lot right now. And then they brought it all the way back. Got the lead right at the last little bit of the 3rd quarter, 50-49. And now they started a 6-point to nothing run. 6:13 remaining here in the 4th quarter. The Raiders are looking hot like a tamale. Number 3, Foster inbounds into number 13, Batiste. Batiste picked up by Fred Atkins. Atkins going to push him right now back left. Going to get him to switch his hips a few times. Eccles with it. Eccles pass fake. Goes to Foster. Foster spin move. Looking for a cut. Kicks back to Eccles. Eccles for 3. And air balls. Rebound. It's loose. And it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Raider basketball. 5:54 remaining here in the 4th quarter. 56-49. Nettleton up by 7 on a 6-0 run. Looks like Paragould's going to run a 2-2-1 full court press. And Nettleton was unprepared. However, Vince Hardaway tried to get it to Daly and it's stolen. Foster kicks to Eccles. Eccles gets it blocked out of bounds. And it's going to be Paragould ball. 5:42 remaining here in the 4th quarter. 56-49. Raiders up by 7 here on senior night. Batiste the inbounder. Batiste setting up his play here. Inbounds into Eccles. Eccles goes left to Aiden Chipman. Now to Phillips. Phillips shot fake. Kicks back out to Chipman. Chipman driving right side. Gets it stripped. And here comes the Raiders. It's Vince Hardaway to Atkins. Atkins throws the lob and Batiste covered it up. And Fred getting yelled at by Deaton. Deaton thought he should have finished that himself. It's all good. Raiders up by 7. 5:28 remaining in the 4th quarter. And back in the ball game for Paragould, number 14, Hodges. Raiders look like they're going to set up a box play. Trying to think which one. I remember some of them, but this one wasn't covered back in the junior high days. 56-49, they inbound into Jamison. Jamison to Daly. Daly pass fake, drives, floater, misses. Jamison with the board. He goes up with the left, and that falls for him. Kobe Jamison gets that to work. 58-49, Raiders up by 9. Number 14, Hodges playing quick, kicks out to Batiste. Batiste shot fakes, kicks out to Foster. Foster driving, going to now drive left. Shot fake goes up, misses. Rebound goes to Whitney. Whitney brings that one down over 2. Gets it up court to Daly. Daly driving, kicks to Vince Hardaway. He's going to pull for three. Just misses. Rebound goes to Foster. Foster gets it down court to Phillips. Now to Eccles. Eccles to Hodges. Hodges going to pull a fast break three, and that works. And timeout Paragould. 58-52 Raiders. Up by 6, 4:44 remaining in the fourth quarter. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. Back in 30 on 101.3, the Bob FM.
Evolve Bank and Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank and Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank and Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Raider basketball here on 101.3 the Bob FM. Nettleton TV, however you're joining us, we're glad you are. Raiders up by 6, 58-52 is the score. And Nettleton will have the ball after the Paragould three-point shot by Hodges and the Paragould timeout. The inbound into Fred. Fred went right back to Jamison. He wasn't looking just yet, however he gets it. Now Fred Atkins with it, gets fouled. And they're going to get that on Batiste. Yeah, they get it on number 13, Delonte Batiste. His third, team's third. 4:39 remaining in the fourth quarter. Shot clock will reset. They inbound into Daly. Daly with the basketball. Paragould goes back to that 1-3-1 zone. It's probably what worked best. And Foster tips it out the back. And it's going to be a Raider ball. Went out of bounds with 4:29 remaining in the fourth quarter. 58-52 is the score. Raiders up by 6. I said Fred with the ball. Fred out to Vince Hardaway. Hardaway, couple of jab steps, jump pass, and stolen by Foster. Foster up to Batiste. Batiste going up. Misses. Eccles. Stick back misses, and here comes the Raiders. Vince Hardaway hauled down the rebound. Hardaway bounces over to Daly. Daly's going to bring it up the court. Raiders have an overload set on the left side. See where TJ Whitney's going to float to. Looks like he's going to play the corner. Raiders run a three-guard front, 2 men in the corner. Hardaway now with the ball. Hardaway setting some plays up, picks up his dribble into Jamison. Jamison gets stripped, goes up and makes the layup there, and timeout Nettleton. 3:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Nettleton up by 8, 60-52, and we're going to take this timeout with me, a full timeout back in 60 on 101.3 the Bob FM.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them. Happy winging from Wings to Go.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
60-52, Raiders up by 8. Paragould will have the ball after the Nettleton timeout. It looks like Paragoud's going to be forced with a full court press. Looks like Raiders are going back to the 2-2-1 pressure. 3:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. They inbound into Batiste. Batiste with the ball. He goes left to Hodges. Hodges up to Eccles. Eccles to Foster. And Foster beat the press. Kicks out to Batiste. Batiste going to pull a three. Misses. Rebound Whitney. Whitney in trouble and throws it off of Foster. It's going to be a Raider ball. 3:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. 60-52. Raiders up by 8. And Raiders be met with the same 2-2-1 full court pressure they just applied. Jamison with it. Now to Daly. Daly pulling it down court. Gets it down to right side Fred. Fred goes up. Sinks the layup. Right side Fred. High off the glass. Got it to fall. 3:20 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Raiders up by 10. Batiste out to Hodges. Hodges one dribble, kicks out to Phillips. Phillips will slow it down, kicks the Batiste back to Hodges. Hodges has some space, goes to Kyler Foster. Foster to Delonte Batiste. Batiste, a couple of dribbles, goes into Foster. Foster kicks out to Phillips. Phillips shot fake, Thought about driving, kicks out to Eccles instead. Eccles 3-point shot misses. Rebound, it's loose on the floor. Paragould gets it. Foster to Phillips for 3, and that falls. Makes it 62-55. Raiders still up by 7 here at Raider Gym. 2:40 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Jamison beating the full court pressure. Jamison to Braylon Green going off 2 and 1. Count the basket. Foul's going to be on number, I believe, 14, Hodges. That's who they get it on. That's Hodges' first, team's 4th. And it's going to send Braylon Green to the line to shoot 2. 2:34 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 64-55 with Green shooting and 1. His shot's up. Just misses. It's a live ball. That was still live for anybody. He made the shot. It was just one shot. Nobody went for the rebound. And let's see what's going on. Looks like Green's just going to walk back to defense. It just one. Yeah, they're going to say it's Paragould ball. Nobody went for the rebound. Just one shot. I guess everybody's confused. 2:34 remaining here in the fourth. 64-55. Raiders up by 9. And, yeah, they're just going to say that call works with both the coaches. Paragould will take possession. For 13, Batiste with the basketball. Batiste going to bring it down the court. He's being picked up by Braylon Green. Now they go to Hodges. Hodges to Foster. Phillips. Now to Foster. Foster with it high post. They set up some offense. Hands it off to number 21, Phillips. Phillips driving, step back, kicks to Hodges. Hodges shot fake, kicks out to the corner, and no one's in the corner. Raiders will take possession. 2:14 remaining in the fourth quarter. Raiders up by 9, 64-55. The Raiders need a couple more points just to ice this one out and leave this one with a big win. Daly with the ball. Daly driving down the court, picked up by Hodges and Foster. Skips down court to Whitney. Whitney off 2 and yams it home. Big time slam. Whitney, poster, kinda. He didn't jump. We'll count it. It's in my book. 1:55 remaining in the fourth quarter. 66-55. Raiders up by 11. Foster to Phillips. Phillips shot fakes. He's going to drive. Now he's going on the left side. Picks up his dribble, kicks out to Batiste. Batiste into Foster. Foster trying to make a post move work. Gets it denied. It's Jamison with the block. He kicks out to Eccles. Eccles, 3-point shot will connect. And timeout. That's Paragould. 1:34 remaining in the fourth quarter. 66-58. Raiders up by 8. It looks like it's going to be a full timeout. Back in 60 on 101.3, the Bob FM.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding. They come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to the UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Raiders with the 8-point lead. 66-58 is the score. It'll be a Raider ball after the timeout. 1:34 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Stick around for our postgame show. We'll talk to Bubba Deaton if the Raiders pull it off, keep the lead. And if we'll also name our player of the game during that postgame show. Player game is brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, bringing you back in the game for more than 40 years. Daly kicks to Green. Now to Jamison. Jamison and doesn't get and one. He picks up a charge. Charge will be on Jamison. I believe Foster down there had his feet set. And it's going to be Paragould ball. 66-58 Raiders up by 8. They go to Batiste. Batiste with the basketball. A couple of dribbles. Picks it up now. Go to Phillips. Phillips with it above the volleyball line. 23 to shoot. One of the shot clocks is froze. And Daly with the steal. Daly going to the rim. Goes up and misses his slam. Rebound goes almost out of bounds, saved in by Green, but Foster with the ball. Foster, Batiste kicks out, and that one almost stolen by Fred, and Paragould with a lot of space. Hodges misses his three, however, and they kick out to Batiste. Batiste had it stripped, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Paragould ball. 45.7 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, 66-58. Raiders are up by 8 here. Batiste with the ball. Batiste inbounds into number 21, Phillips. Back to Batiste. Paragould's got to get some shots up quick, and Phillips decided he's going to be the guy to take it, and he gets it to go. 66-61. Raiders up by 5 after that three-point shot by Phillips cuts the lead down. They inbound into right side Fred. Fred lost the handle. Gets it out to Daly. We have a timeout, Deaton. 26.3 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Deaton still has 2 timeouts left. 66-61. It looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. Excuse me, it's going to be a 60-second timeout according to the score clock. We're going to take that 60-second with them. Back in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store. 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro. 870-333-5068.
Life is full of surprises, but your financial future shouldn't be. At First Community Bank's Trust and Wealth Management Department, we specialize in helping you accumulate wealth, manage cash flow, and create a lasting legacy. Our experienced advisors will work with you to develop a personalized plan that aligns with your goals and values, ensuring a secure financial future for you and those that follow. Visit First Community Bank today and start building a brighter tomorrow. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Raiders working their inbound in now. Jamison with the ball. Raiders up by 5, and quick foul right there by Foster with 25.2 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Let's see. That's Foster's second team foul, number 5. And I'll send Daly to the line to shoot 2. 25.2 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. 66-61. Raiders up by 5. Daly can ice the game here with 2 good free throws. As his free throw routine, his shots up. Gets the Raider bounce right there. Gets it to go. 67-61. Raiders up by 6. One more will make this a 3-possession game. And that'd be a good shot at just putting it out of the way. And he misses. Could not get it to go. Paragould with the board. 22 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. 67-61. Hodges with it. Hodges 16 on the shot clock and game clock. As it's out the same. I get a Batiste. He sinks the 3. Rams are down by 3 after that right there. A quick foul. They foul Fred. And so we have a whistle. And just wanted the ball. That's what it was. Thought we could have had a text there. Both players got a little chippy after that. 5.8 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. 67-64. Fred needs 1. But he gets 2 at the line. For 1. Right side Fred at the line. And Raiders send 2 guys down there to get the rebounds. And they have to have a red down there in that bottom block. And they're going to send Eccles down. And Raiders going to play quick. That's number 1, right side Fred at the line, shooting. 5.8 seconds remaining here in the fourth. That one's good. Big time shot by Fred Atkins. Probably the icing on the cake. 68-64 for senior night. Fred at the line, shooting his second one. And Fred, free throw up. That one doesn't fall. Rebound, Whitney. He throws it up. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. TJ Daly gets over there, helps up his teammate. And gets him up. Whitney kind of laid out like a starfish almost after got fouled. 3.5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. 68-64. Raiders up by 4. And Haley, Whitney at the line with the shots. Referee's going to have to wipe up some sweat off the floor. Probably from Whitney. If I was a betting man. Daly and Whitney both have 16 on the night. Vince Hardaway also had a heck of a game. He finished with 16 as well. Whitney's shot from the line is up. It falls. Whitney goes to be the leading scorer after that with 17. 69-64. Whitney's second one is good as well. 3.5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, and Jamison swats it back out of bounds. And 70-64. Raiders up by 6. 2.6 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Raiders trying to avoid a heave down court. And they inbound into Hodges. Hodges going to catch and shoot and does not get it to go, and that's how we're going to end this one. 70-64 is the final. Raiders win it by 6 here at senior night. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a 4-minute break. When we come back, Buddy, and probably come up here and join us for our post-game show, and we'll name our JOSM Play of the Game. Play of the Game is brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. They've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. Back in 4 minutes on 101.3 The Bob FM.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Welcome back into the Raider basketball postgame show. Came in a little bit sooner than I expected, but that's all right. We can go to talk a little bit about how this game broke down. Senior night here at Raider Gym, so that gives me enough time to, before Bodine gets up here, give a shout out to all the seniors on this boys basketball team. Shout out to number 1, that's right, said Fred Atkins. Known Fred for a little bit now. I had the honor to be in a couple of classes with him. Fred Atkins had a heck of a ball game tonight. Finished with 5 points and one of the icing free throws. Fred Atkins, a senior tonight. Congratulations, Fred, on a heck of a year. Number 2, Vince Hardaway, wears 12. Shout out to Vince for doing a great job tonight. Finished with 16 points. Got the start. Vince Hardaway, the senior, has a heck of a year here as a Raiders. I've known Vince pretty much my whole basketball career and his whole basketball career. He's just had a heck of a season. Shout out to Vince Hardaway. Braylon Green, he had 6. Excuse me, that's the wrong numbers. He had 2 on the night, but he had quite a season this year as a Raider. He had a couple of games where he get up high in the double figures. He had a season high at 20 this year at Greene County Tech. Braylon Green had a heck of a year. Shout out to the senior Braylon Green. Another senior, Jaquan Hollywood. Hollywood has played basketball at Nettleton since 7th grade. And I remember back in junior high practices with him, he was always smiling, always happy to be there. Jaquan Hollywood has a love for the game of basketball. He had 2 points on the night, and he got down there and yammed those 2 points home at the rim. Shout out to Jaquan Hollywood. Number 11, Cam Austin. Austin's been here, I believe, since 7th grade as well for the Nettleton junior high/high school organization. And he's had a heck of a year, heck of a career as a Raider. Shout out to Cam Austin. Caleb Reed Ellis, he's been a patient guy. He not always gets all the minutes, but when he's on the court, he plays hard, he hustles. Shout out to number 12, Caleb Reed Ellis. Number 22, a man who's been a dominant force for a majority of his time as a Raider. We got him late in the sophomore year, transferred in, and then he got to start his junior year on a very dominant team, a 5A East Conference winning team, the first title Nettleton's won since 2017. And that was a heck of a team. He played with Taylor Smith, number 30, Deshaun Jackson, Jamari Thomas. And there was one more I'm just blanking on. But he was a part of that team, and he had a heck of a role in it. 5A East All-State, Kobe Jamison, heck of a career here at Nettleton. Happy senior night to him. Rounding it out, number 32, that is A.D. Blackburn, number 12. I've known A.D. for a little bit as well. I got the chance to play basketball with him. A.D. did a heck of a job this year playing the post when he needed to. He could also play a little bit of a forward, and Bubba Deaton used him in any way possible. So shout out to A.D. Blackburn for having a heck of a career here as a Raiders. Now we can talk a little bit about how this game broke down. Raiders, it's looking like they had 3 guys in double digits. Trying to do all the math right quick. Doing the math. So Daly finished with 16. Hardaway finished with 16. Whitney finished with 19. 3 guys in double figures. Jamison had 5. Excuse me, that's not right. He had 7 on the night. Hollywood with 2. Green had 2. Fred Atkins with 5. And Big Philip Hamilton had 2. That's how the Raiders scored. The Raiders had a kind of a slump in the second quarter. They got outscored by Paragould because they went into it up, I believe. Do the math. I believe they went into it up 11-10. Seems right. They went into it down 11-12 is what I have. And then they battled back all the way in that third quarter, and they came out on top victorious, beating Paragould. I believe the final score was 70-64. Do not have the final wrote down, so that's what I think it is. And really hard to tell without the scoreboard still up. Still waiting on Coach Dean to come in here and join us for the postgame show. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's take just one more minute break, and we'll hopefully Coach Bubba Dean will come up back in 60 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
You're invited to Heart Talk, a free lunch and learn hosted by NEA Baptist Thursday, February 27th at Southwest Church of Christ. Join interventional cardiologist Dr. Lena Awar as she debunks cardiac myths and answers your questions about heart disease, cholesterol, and overall heart health. The lunch is free, but tickets are encouraged. Sign up today at neabaptistclinic.org/Heart Talk. We look forward to seeing you on Thursday, the 27th, for Heart Talk with NEA Baptist.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it, Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go by Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
Welcome into our post-game show. We've yet to name our player of the game, but he's on his way up anyway, so we'll just let him know right here. We are joined up here with Vince Hardaway. Vince, I'd like to let you know that you did win the JOSM player of the game tonight. You had 16 points. You were a spark plug in that first quarter. Heck of a job here. Senior night, how are you feeling?
Good, man, good. Man, I really didn't want to lose this game. Coach had a good talk with us after halftime. Came back in and locked in, you know.
Yes, sir. And you were a big difference maker in that. Your three-point shot, I felt like it couldn't miss tonight. I mean, reminds me a little bit of me back in my prime. I know we used to play together back in the day. You know how it was. But your defense was also really good tonight. You forced a few turnovers. What was your plan on defense?
Just play hard. Like Coach Dean said, he said in the locker room, are we going to lay down? No, we ain't going to lay down. We started playing harder after halftime and came back.
Yes, sir. And a big part of this season finale is at Valley View. Go out there, beat them on their senior night. What's your plans going into that game?
Lock in, really. We really got to lock in. We don't want to lose this game, but we really got to get them back. We don't want to lose to them. Our plan is to really lock in on defense. Last time they got us on defense, we're going to get back. We're going to shake back.
Yes, sir. And you're already state tournament bound. You're locked in for it. Who are you hoping you get to see first round of the state tournament?
Anybody. Are you ready for anybody?
That's what I like to hear. I'm excited for the state tournament. I'll be at majority of the games, whatever I'm not in college classes for. But that's all I have for you, Vince. Congratulations, man, on player of the game.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good to see you, bud. Happy senior night.
Thank you.
That was Vince Hardaway. Now we're joined up here with Coach Bubba Deaton. Coach, heck of a game. Way to get your guys to battle back there at half.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go to the altar on Sunday morning for what I said in that locker room. I hope there wasn't any cameras out. But, I challenged them. I didn't like our body language. I didn't think we were playing hard. We had a good first quarter and just had a meltdown in the second quarter. But I love the way they battled in the second half. That second half was one of the better halves we had. We've scored more points, but I thought we did a pretty good job defending. they made a lot of threes. I don't know how many they ended up with, but it seemed like every shot they shot went in. But I'm proud of it. That keeps us out of the 4 seed. We did not want to be the 4 seed, so we'll be at least a 3. And I don't know what happened at Valley View or Marion, but I'm not really worried about it right now. I'm just glad we got this one to avoid the 3. And that was a team effort. We played all the seniors. I thought they all did some good things. I was proud of our effort in the second half and made some shots. Vince hit some big shots. TJ Daly hit some big shots. So we're proud of where we're at, and we're going to try to get one Friday. We got a big one Friday, and it could be for C and it could not. So we'll just see how it goes.
Yes, sir. And a big part of your game was a little bit of the 3 ball tonight. You like to get your guys to go inside, but that 1-3-1 zone really forced y'all outside.
Yeah, they were doing some things where they went man, and the first pass they would go zone, but I thought our shot selection in the second half was a lot better. We ended up with 70 points, what was the final score?
I had it 70-64.
Yeah, we ended up with 70 and had 28 at half, I think. So, that's a pretty good 42-point half. But we were efficient. We got the ball in TJ. I thought Kobe was excellent on D. I thought he was locked in and ready to go. And I'm proud of him. That gets us to 24 wins. That's 24 wins with a team with we basically had one player coming back with Kobe, and we replaced the whole team. And to get 24 wins with one left, with at least 2 left, is a special group. I'm proud of these seniors. I'm proud of the way they bounced back, and we're going to try to get one Friday.
Yes, sir. And what's your game plan going into Friday? Have you looked much into it yet?
We just got to play hard. We just got to play hard, and when we do that, and we're locked in, and we're locked in on a mission, we can play with a lot of teams, but I'm proud of them. I think they lost 3 games in 3 years at home. I lost to Marion their sophomore year, lost to Marion here their senior year, in Valley View here. So whatever in 3, that's pretty special.
Yes, sir.
We got pretty good home court advantage going on here, and we want to continue that. Last game here, but we'll try to get one. And when we get to the state tournament, I think we're as good as anybody. So we'll see how that goes.
Yes, sir. I like to wish you luck on Friday.
Thank you. I appreciate
won't be
you
up there.
I got you.
But
I appreciate
you. I'll be watching the game.
Thank you. I appreciate you this year. And is this your last broadcast?
No, I'll be at the state tournament. Okay. But we just had too many broadcasts on Friday.
Yeah, we're going to play on Thursday at some point. So if we find out, I'll let you know what time it is.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, Coach.
You, Jacob. Thank you.
That's Coach Deedon, the winning head coach on the night. Congratulations, Coach. And we're going to go give one more shout-out to our player of the game. He was a senior. We gave it to Vince Hardaway tonight. Vince had 16 points. He is the Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine player of the game. They've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. And from all of us here tonight, here up in our Indiana Baptist broadcast position, that is the Rizzy Roach. That's Lee Roach. Matthew Perrier, Happy Hands Hunter, the old slappy Craig Miller behind the camera, the beautiful Miss Lindsay, and from Jacob Linderman right here, and my main man, Gavin Grubbs, back in the studios at the EAB headquarters. I'd like to wish everybody a good night. Raider Pride is justified, and Raider Pride forever.
You've been listening to Nettleton